Hi, Craig Sullivan here with Sullivan Financial Partners. Welcome back to the Confident Retirement Journey. Today, we're going to answer a question about what are the different types of financial advisors and how do each of them help? So let's get started. The first type of financial advisor is more of what I would consider a product provider. Maybe you call in, you tell the trader on the other end that you want to buy certain shares. Or maybe you're a do-it-yourselfer. You would fall into this category as well. You see an investment you want, you go out and handle it. Sometimes you're done through your 401ks and you self-direct those. Sometimes you have a wide variety of statements in front of you. This is a way of putting together a portfolio and you enjoy doing it yourself. Nothing wrong with it, but you're kind of limited to just the investment planning. The next type would be working with an investment advisor. These are usually working with the big companies out there. This may be Merrill Lynch, Edward Jones, Chase, right? JP Morgan, maybe any of those big companies. They probably have an advisor you can talk to by calling an 800 number or dropping in at a local office, but it's a pretty normal thing if you're wanting a little bit more assistance. Typically, you're going to go in, they're going to look at your assets, have you fill out a risk questionnaire, and then you're going to go into one of 5 or 6 templated, not even customized at all, plans that they are going to adjust based on different factors that they look at. But again, you're limited to only an investment plan at this point. So I wouldn't call it a financial plan, but it can be a good thing. These are good people. Sometimes they may even refer out for your tax help. They may refer out for your income help or your legacy and etc. But often enough, we find that's not the type of service and plan that we want to deliver. The top of the pyramid here is what I would consider the most comprehensive type of financial planning, and that's working with a full comprehensive wealth management firm like ours. This is customized to each of you. This is where we're going to look at all facets of a financial plan. And if you're not working with somebody who's a comprehensive wealth manager, then you're leaving some things on the table, and that may be okay with you. For our clients, it's not. So when we look at the Confident Retirement Journey, we're going to look at all 5/5 of a financial plan. First, we've got a plan for income. Where is each of our dollars coming from every month? Do we know for a fact that we're going to have enough to get through our years of retirement? Are we adjusting for inflation? Are we able to take the vacations we want to take? Is our lifestyle going to be maintained no matter what's going on in the markets? That's a key piece of a foundation of a full financial plan. Obviously, next, we're going to have an investment plan. We want to make sure that your assets and your portfolio is set up directly for how you view risk. Everybody views risk a little bit differently. If I ask one client, what does conservative mean to you? And I look at another client, or I look at another advisor, or I look at anybody else and ask, what does conservative mean to you? Everybody's going to have different answers. That's not something you can quantify. So what we believe is we need to make sure your assets, your investment plan is set up exactly to how you view risk, not how some generic term views it. Taxes is a huge one, and it's one I get most excited about. It's a fun way to make sure we're making great strides in a financial plan. If your plan does not look at taxes, I'll tell you that you could potentially be missing out on one of the biggest opportunities and incurring one of the biggest expenses facing retirees in retirement today. Healthcare is another big concern that you have to address as part of a plan. Whether that's Medicare and how that affects your financial plan, whether that's long-term care, do you want to be cared for at home if you need that? Do you want to be able to go to a nice facility? Whatever that may be for you. Some people, hey, we don't even want to talk about it because I don't want to look forward to that day. But it's a part of reality, unfortunately. We need to make sure, even if it's not something that you really want to talk about, that we're at least addressing it to some extent in your financial plan. And then last but not least is estate or legacy planning. At the end of the day, if we plan for all 4 of these and we leave this one out, then a wealth manager did not do their job. We want to make sure that everything you worked so hard for, number 1, that you get to live on it and it takes care of you in retirement and maintains your lifestyle. But if you're like I am, I don't know when my expiration date is. I I've never found it stamped on me anywhere. So I've got to plan to live for a long time. What I do know is that whenever I do pass away, I want to make sure that whatever's left in our estate goes to our loved ones rather than going to Uncle Sam. So we're going to plan very meticulously to make sure that those choices are made. That's part of an overall financial plan. Part of our confident retirement journey is looking at a full 5/5 retirement plan. If that's what you're looking for, I'd love to see if we can help. Until then, keep exploring the possibilities and always think bigger.